top of the day, all the way to the bottom of the night. Whenever you get this is when you need to get it. When you need to see it, receive it. Let it soak in. Let it marinate. Let it infuse into you. And if you do all that, it will become a part of you. It will become you. Energy. Energies. Most High, I ask that you speak to me and speak through me with clarity. What is the message for today? What is it that you want to say? How y'all doing? How are y'all doing out here? The Most High got a deep message. A sincere message. A message that you need to take seriously. A warning. And you know how I start off? I start off with what happened before. So you know the history. And you can research for yourself if you don't recollect or remember what happened. The Most High always gives us rules. The rules are to keep us safe. The rules are to keep us in line. It is not to really control us. Just like when you put on the seatbelt when you drive, it's to keep you safe, not to control you, even though it is a law. To buckle up when you are driving. Matter of fact, they changed the law. Everybody needs to be buckled up in the car if they are in the car. They just revised the law. So this is a reminder from the Most High that He put upon my spirit, my soul, in my dream state. This is daydreams and dreams at night when this flesh is resting. The warning is, and I'm going to give it blunt, no sugarcoating it, no sweetening it up, just straight to the point. Do not make me come back down here and flip tables. Do not make me come back down here and tear the room up. And the beautiful thing about the Most High is that you don't know who He's gonna use, who He is gonna do it through. I'm just a messenger. Don't hurt the messenger. I just come to give the message. Just like with Moses had to go and tell Pharaoh, let the people go. See, Moses didn't really have nothing to do with that battle. The Most High chose Moses to go talk to Pharaoh. But if Pharaoh would have did something to Moses, the Most High would have immediately done something to Pharaoh. But since he didn't take the warnings, he gave famine one after another. Every time that he denied what Moses was asking him from the Most High, he gave a famine. Flipping the tables. The Most High always told us we can be angry, but don't sin. You see, when a person really cares about the Most High, when a person really is on a person's side, they take it personally. Jesus saw that everybody was disrespecting where they were supposed to be worshiping the Most High. Nobody cared. Everybody was about their coin. Everybody was about selling and getting off and having fun, no matter where they did it. Respect the Most High's place, which is everywhere in this world. Respect it. Respect Him in your built-up churches. Respect Him in the streets. Respect Him in your home, in here. You don't want the Most High to flip a table inside of you. I'm gonna get some numbers that's coming out right now. Now let me finish up. Jesus was passing through areas after he did his separation, isolation, after he did his wilderness, after he did everything to get his relationship, his mission, his oneness back aligned. He refreshed, revised his contract. Where he had to go, when he had to go there, and who he had to take with him. And on that journey, walking through the land, going and to start his mission, he came to a temple where they were supposed to be worshiping the Most High. He goes in, and it is active in there. Everybody's selling, everybody borrowing, everybody is, gambling, doing all kind of things. Nothing pertaining worshiping the Most High. So Jesus took it personal and said, y'all gonna stop disrespecting my Father, our Father. Y'all gonna put some respect on His name. You gonna put respect on His power. You gonna put some respect on His presence. Because mind you this, the Most High is everywhere. So they was doing it right in front of the Most High's face. But the Most High want to see if anybody in the land will step up for him. Because the Most High always steps up for us. He always has our back. He always tries to protect us. He always tries to guide us into the right way to do the right thing. So it comes a time to see if, and you know how we are in relationships. If you're in a relationship, you are married to an individual. And that individual lets everybody have sex with them, comes into your house. They don't respect you. They don't have your back. They allow people to talk bad about you, to try you. And that person doesn't do anything about it. They don't care about you. If you are with somebody and you let somebody else steal from them, you do not like or love that individual. You like the other person more because you will allow another person, an outside individual, to do whatever they want to your individual. That's what Jesus did. Jesus saw what they was doing to our Father. And he said, man, my Father's reputation is top tier, top notch. It's on the top shelf. It is expensive. It is priceless. So no kind of disrespect will be had in front of my eyes, in front of my presence, in front of my face. Having each other's back, having the Most High, you know, has your back because he wakes you up every day. He gives you what you need every single day without you even asking. But the things that you ask the Most High for doesn't even include him. It only benefits you. So the Most High is getting down to the nitty gritty. What side are you on? Do you really love me? Or do you just love using me? This is what the Most High is asking. Do you love me? Or do you love using me for what you need? This is a channel message. I might not use the cards. But please don't look at who is saying this to you and just listen to the words that is being said to you. Who has my back, says the Lord, says God. Who will flip tables for me? Who would fight for me? Who would speak up for me? Who would take up for me? Says the Most High. You see, most of the time people like to be followers. They don't like to be leaders. So when they get around people who are doing the opposite, they flip the script instead of flipping the table. Flipping the script is you switch up. You transform. You become a transformer. And not the good ones that fight the evil, but you transform into evil. like Peter, in front of Jesus' face, he had his back. But when he was getting arrested and beat up, Peter didn't have his back because they asked him, aren't you the one that was with Jesus? And he denied him how many times? 3. Because on 3 occasions they asked him, ain't you the one that was walking with him, that was with him? Didn't have his back. But see, the beautiful thing about the Most High is that he warned Jesus that Peter was going to do that. And he still allowed Peter to stay around, knowing that you was going to turn on me. Judas knew you was going to betray me, knew you was going to sell me off. But that is the mission of life. Life sometimes is not going to be easy. It's not going to be sweet. It's just like a roller coaster. It's going to be up and down, up and down. So if you is a people pleaser, stay a people pleaser. Do not switch up when you want to ask the Most High for something. Now you on his side, and then when he give it to you, you back on the other side. The Most High will be flipping tables for those who are flipping the script. Liars. People who tell stories that are not true. Lie tattletellers. Thieves. Scammers. Identity thefers. Just like y'all got a Santa Claus, right? Naughty or nice. That list is always happening. And see, this the thing about the Most High. Just like, it ain't just like, I believe the FBI, the Alphabet Boys, have gotten this technique from the Most High, where they allow you to do everything you think you getting away with. Don't matter if you got a burner phone. Don't matter if you in a rental car. Don't matter if you at your friend's house using a computer. Doesn't matter if you at a hotel under alias name. No matter if you got an ID that does not belong to you, but your picture on it. All of that is being recorded. The energy is thick. But the Most High is coming to everybody's address. And your address is your body, your mind. That's where your home resides. The home of your soul and spirit. Your home address is your body. Your temple. And the Most High will come to your house to see what kind of hospitality and respect you have for him. And if need be, he will flip tables. He won't tear the house up. And this is out of love. It is to get you back aligned. If y'all went with me in that dimension, y'all seen what I saw by the picture that I painted with the words that the Most High gave me to speak. The Most High is awesome. The Most High is good, great. But the Most High is the Most High. The Most High is divine. The Most High is holy. The Most High always gives us warnings. Warning comes before destruction. We need to stop having so much sex because diseases are spreading rapidly. You see, as adults, right? It's spreading crazy. People not telling people that they are infected. They having sex with them unprotected. But just imagine now, these children that are defiant. How fast are these diseases, STDs, are spreading? Those are the statistics that we need to focus on. Now the kids are losing their virginity way before the older in the generation did. They're getting more active. They're getting sloppy, nasty. They're filthy. Because they don't care about their house. They think they could put in any kind of paraphernalia and do as much paraphernalia as they want, and then act out any kind of vision or image that they have in their brain whenever they want. Then if you try to straighten them out, they want to try to fight you. But hey, even those, they have to pay. Their tables will be flipped. You see, the Most High did say, honor your father and your mother. But you see, in that scripture, you gotta dive into it. If you have a mother or father that does not show any kind of respect to the Most High, why would the Most High tell you to respect that mother or father? Obey your mother and father so your life will be long. You see, mother and father, it isn't just a title. You have to be a mother. You have to be a father. Both parties have to apply discipline and nurturing. In order to be honored, in order to be considered a father or a mother. You can only honor or respect a person who gives you good advice. Because if you have a parent that tell you, go ahead and lie, go ahead and go sleep with who you want to sleep with. Go ahead and go to any party you want to. Take this, take any paraphernalia that you want, but just do it so I can see you. What type of parent is that? It don't go together. Because when that young adult gets all in his feelings and start feeling themselves, then they gonna want to try to fight you for trying to tell them what to do. And as for adults that have addictions, even adults in addiction, it is very difficult for an adult to get rid of an addiction. So just imagine a child with it. It's going to be twice as hard. Flipping tables. For those who are flipping the script. Let's get some angel numbers out here, man. See if I'm somewhere. All right. Then I get into the cards and I see what's going on. Sorry, but I hope that y'all can visualize the painting. That I created with the words that the Most High gave me to speak with. See what we got here. Wow. All right. We got 3, 3, 3, and 4. Ashe. So 9 and 4 equals 13. Jesus and his disciples. 3, 3, 3. 67, 76. I'm gonna stay with that, okay? As y'all see, y'all can zoom in and y'all can see what I'm doing. I'm gonna start with my cosmic energy deck and see what the Most High speak to us with that one. Speak from the top of this deck all the way to the bottom. See, public lover, yeah, that's what we are. We never hide the way we feel. It feels so good. It feels so good. To have this love. It feels good to not belong to someone else. Because our love is so strong, the Most High don't want to get cheated on. The Most High don't want to be a side piece. The Most High want to be your one and only. That just popped out of that, so I want to see what he's saying. Ooh, wee. The Most High want to gives us happiness. 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 When you're a public lover, you love in public, and everybody can see that you happy, that you have happiness, because you are so content with your lover that you can take them out in public and love them freely, speak for them freely. That's what Jesus was displaying for everybody. The Most High makes me so happy that I fight for him, even when he looking at me and when he not. And right now, even though he looking at me, he trying to look and see what I'm going to do. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to represent the Most High to make the Most High happy. Jesus knew the assignment. We got to know our assignments. We got to know what it is. Let's see what we got going on out here, all right? Put that down right there. Happiness was the first one. You gotta have determination. All right, and look at here. Happiness comes from a fulfilled heart. I'm sorry. Let's get that up there. Happiness comes from a fulfilled heart and harmonious relationships. Once you got harmony with the Most High, happiness comes. Happiness is filled in your heart, in your soul, your body, your spirit, in your mind, and everywhere possible. Can't nobody look at you and say that person is sad. Nah, you gonna see the happiness written all on your sleeve, all on your face, all in your energy, all on you. You gotta have determination. Determination. You gotta be determined to stick up for the Most High, no matter on who and what is around. If you are ashamed to claim the Most High, he will be ashamed to claim you. Face challenges with determination. You can achieve anything. Everything is possible with the Most High. Everything. You show yourself self-love. You show yourself self-love, that shows the Most High that you love him. If you do not sell yourself, that's showing that you cherish yourself. Therefore, you cherish what the Most High has given you, which is self. When you have self-respect, you are showing the Most High that you respect him, because you are respecting what the Most High has given you. If you take care of what the Most High has given you, he will increase you. But you gotta take care of the little so the Most High can give you more. Self-love is the foundation of all love. If you do not love yourself, you cannot love another individual. If you do not self-respect yourself, you cannot respect another individual. If you a slider, if you were a person that just don't care for yourself, put yourself in awkward positions for another individual, that is showing that you don't care about yourself. If people sleeping unprotected, That means they don't care about their sexual health. They don't care about the body that the Most High has given them. The problem with things is, in everything in this world, it is addictive. But it's up to the person to use it conservatively. Don't misuse it. Just use it occasionally. You hear the words? Next card out. Collaboration. Once you collaborate with the Most High, everything that you thinking you want, once you come in agreement, collaboration achieves greater goals. Every goal that y'all agree upon, the Most High and you, the Most High and I, agree upon, will be achieved, will be accomplished. And I'm hearing this. The Most High says, my word never comes back to me void. It doesn't matter what people try to do to you. Like Jesus. Jesus was in a collaboration with the Most High. So the Most High backed Jesus up in everything he did. Every goal he wanted to do. You want to walk on water? We're going to walk on water. You want to break bread and multiply the food? We're going to break bread and multiply the food. You want to raise an individual that has passed on? You want him to walk again? We're going to do that. You want me to go in the wilderness and get closer to you? We're going to do that. I'm going to be right there. This is a collaboration. This is a relationship. This is a connection. And that goes for relationships that the Most High brings together. And that's the thing about what I'm trying to get to right here. You know, allowing the Most High to bring the friends and the people and the family that are supposed to be up in my life. Just like Joseph and his brothers. You see, Jacob, the father of Joseph, had all boys. And that was the family. So Joseph thought that, hey, this is my family. They're gonna love me. They're gonna have my back. They're not gonna hate on me. I'm gonna tell them what my real father told me or showed me. And immediately, the family that he thought was family hated him. Hated him so much that they want to get rid of him so they can take his place. So everything that the Most High told Joseph, it would fall on them. But hey, the Most High's words never come back to him void. So every plot and plan that the brothers did to Joseph to try to get rid of him did not and would not work. No matter how many plans they come up with, who they gather together to do it, and what they are trying to do, it will not work, because that was not the Most High's word. The funny thing about when people plan, God laughs. But whatever God plans, it lasts. And people get an illusion of their plans working because they see it going their way in the beginning. But in the middle, they see a ripple in their plan. And they try to come up with another plan to counteract the ripple that came into the plan, and then it's on and so forth. Now you feel like you live in life, but all you doing is fighting the word that the Most High has spoken over an individual's life. What does a man gain if he disdains his soul for the world just to lose your soul and the world in the end? No magic, no cult, no coven, no spell can defeat the Most High. The crazy part about it, remember I told you, he adds things up. He allows you to do it, and he take account of it. And then, just like the Alphabet Boys, when it's enough is enough, now you got to pay for all the things that you have did. My heart feels so hurt for the individuals who think that they can defeat the Most High because of the delusion that the devil or the enemy gives them that they can do it. I just heard Nike. Just do it. That's what that, and everybody, hey, you just doing that for some Nikes. You just doing that for some Jordans. You just doing that for some Gucci. You just doing that for some Louis Vuitton, some Neiman Marcus. You just doing that for some Balenciagas. You just doing that. You just do it for those things. Flipping the script. You flipping the script on the Most High for some Nikes, for some just do it's. Joy. Joy. Joy is the dance of the soul. Enjoy every moment. When you collaborate with the Most High, this is what you get. You get joy, happiness. You're going to have self-love. When you collaborate with the Most High, you're going to get determination. Determination is you facing challenges, and the challenges that you face with determination, you achieve everything that comes with that challenge. Let's get one more out of here. You're going to discover a whole new energy, a whole new you. You're going to discover a whole new way of thinking, living. Discovery. Discover the treasures within. Follow your passion. The blessing on the bottom of the deck. when you do discovery and when you have determination in in the collaboration with the Most High, you will discover what is happiness, self-love, and joy. And that is the blessing that He gives you. These things you cannot pay with money. Nobody can give you these things. Nobody can give you joy. No relationship on this planet can give you any kind of joy. No relationship can give you happiness. No relationship can give you self-love. That blessing comes from the Most High. Don't flip the script on the Most High. But He will flip your table so you can discover where the blessings really come from. What else kind of energy we got out here, Most High? I ask that you speak through this deck also. At the bottom of the deck, there is abundance. Abundance. I am limitless. I am a limitless being, and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. Let's get a first card out. First thing we need to do is surrender. Surrender to the Most High. Surrender to the Most High. Surrender. Surrender. I can release my need to control. Stop trying to control what you get and how you get it, because the Most High is the one who gives it to you. If you surrender to Him, He would give it to you freely, willingly, because you are in a collaboration with Him. Surrender. Blame. Don't look for nobody to blame but yourself. And then don't get stuck in the blaming yourself either. Know that it is the enemy giving you that illusion. And have determination to go through it so you can get through it. Blame. I accept responsibility for my well-being. It is nobody's fault but yours. But do not get stuck blaming yourself constantly. Just surrender and move on so you can discover a new way. Fear does not come from the Most High. That comes from the enemy. The Most High does not want you to fear Him. How can you fear and be in a collaboration with the person you fear? I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. This year and the year and all the years to come, fuck fear. You gotta be some empathy. You gotta have some type of, even for yourself, empathic. Empathy, empathic, whatever. That's that self-love. I am open to seeing both sides of a situation. That don't mean just because you open with it, that don't mean that you gotta stay in it or stay on both sides or don't choose a side. Flipping the script. I acknowledge, I'm open to it. But if it doesn't serve my higher good, I gotta get away from that. It don't serve the relationship collaboration. It doesn't show, it doesn't give any kind of blessing. They say JT Money, shout out to that boy. I grew up on him with his music. And his song was, you can't turn a hoe into a housewife, right? Because the little girl who's being a hoe don't know nothing about being a wife or even running a house. All they know and all they want to do is lay on their back and have sex for some bread. And do as many people as possible. Every single day. They don't want nothing in life but to have sex with multiple individuals every day, all day. So they don't know how to mop a floor. They don't know how to cook and clean. They don't know how to wash dishes. They don't know how to take care of children. They don't want it. They don't know how to do it. Because all they know is to try to turn different individuals. And this is man or woman. Because a hoe can be a dude too. You a whole ass individual. When you sleeping with multiple women and you make children and you cannot do anything about it. You can't teach the child nothing. You can't even y'all can't even help the woman on simple things. Help a woman fold some clothes. Help a woman cook. Help a woman clean up the house. So hoes go for men and women. They can't be housewives or house husbands. See, I'm looking at both sides of the situation. So when you see a whore, don't try to make her a housewife. I'm open to it. I see what it is, but that's not what I want. So you let them go and be who they are, who they want to be. You can, do never try to change no individual because it doesn't work. Last card for this deck, adversity. And that came out in the reverse. Adversity. 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 I accept the challenges are the best way to learn. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. The only way you're going to learn and get through it is to step up to the challenge. And I am not going to lie. I was going through the adversity because I damn sure tried to turn a hoe into a housewife. And man, did I have to learn my lesson. And yes, I did. And once I made a decision to let her continue being a whore, putting my health and the family's health at risk, abundance came to me. And I'm not talking about money. I'm talking about energy. Sleeping good at night. Being healthy in my body, being STD free. Because just imagine if I would have kept not learning through the adversity, I would have been sick with STDs by now. Let's get some tarot. Finna close it out with this right here. Super long already. 57 on the clock. Let's see what came out right here. The Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords came out. The Seven of Swords. This got to do with an Aquarius, the moon, maybe, air sign. When you have went through that adversity, right? This answer here kind of goes into it. Reached a turning point of qualitative change. You reach a turning point. Once enough is enough. Once you see you cannot turn, a hoe into a housewife, or even, let's get out of that. You can't convince an individual to love and respect the Most High. They gotta get it for themselves. Because you can talk to an individual till you black and blue, but will they gravitate to what love really is or what lust really is? You gotta reach a turning point. And see, the main thing that I had to learn was, back in the day when I went to a church, right? They say go out and evangelize, go out and go speak to individuals that don't know love, that don't know the Lord. And most of the time, people always thought that they did the work. But you got to understand that the Most High got to make that person's heart soft so they can receive the word. It is nothing what you doing. Hey man, come to church. Hey, come to church. Gonna give your life to the Lord. Give your life to the Lord. Give your life to the Lord. You can say that to you black and blue. If a person don't want to do nothing what you saying, you can't make them give their life to the Lord. And here go again, just like a woman that you're trying to make a housewife. If you tell her, stop sleeping around with all those men, I'm right here for you. You can just talked to you black and blue, but that girl gonna still sneak out and go give her box and sleep with 10 men every night. That woman is gonna sleep with married men. Because wow, let me get off of that. I'm done with that. The Seven of Swords represent imagination that used to obtain desired results, as well as deception, betrayal, and trickery. Betrayal and trickery and deception. Just liars. And that is the Seven of Swords. Run around with 7 swords trying to stab you in your back with them. Oh my goodness. All right, this one just fell out. I'm talking about you're gonna be burdened, man. Look how he using his back trying to carry all those wands, man. 10 of wands. 10 of wands. This is Sagittarius and Saturn, fire sign. The 10 of wands stands for giving it your all. The cruelty of reality makes you have to go all out, which undoubtedly brings huge psychological pressure on yourself. So we got the 7 of Swords, the 10 of Wands, and the Knight of Wands. Sagittarius and Mars, air and fire. The Knight of Wands represents a positive force that works with passion, but may appear to be too enthusiastic and aggressive in its actions. Those came out together. The 10 of Wands and the Knight of Wands. When you collaborate with the Most High, you ain't got to do all that. What's for you is going to be for you. But this is what we do. We put ourselves in positions. And we ask the Most High to get us out of the predicament that we put ourselves in. Instead of collaborating, asking, hey, should I speak to that individual? And then when the answer comes, you really gotta listen to what is being said. And I'm telling you from life experience, the Most High told me, don't speak to that individual. He ain't tell me she was a whore, but he told me, that is nothing on what you like. Trust me, Joseph. Trust me, son. Do not do that. But being hard-headed, I put myself in a position. I put myself in the adversity. And then ask the Most High, please get me out of this. And guess what the Most High said to me? He said, no, you get yourself out of it. And when you get yourself out of it, then I'll come and help you out. Let's keep it real. If you put yourself in a situation that is no good for you, the Most High will not get you out of that situation until you get yourself out of it. On the bottom of the deck is judgment. Look, the bottom of the deck is judgment. Judgment. 20, Scorpio. Pluto. The appearance of the judgment represents the need to re-examine the past and get new inspirations. It is a mental adjustment, an inner awakening, and is full of joy of resurrection. And under that is the Tower. Like I told you, you got to get yourself, but once you're in a tower, you got to go through the tower. And if you make it out, you got to know that don't put yourself back in no kind of tower. You got to see things for what they is. This is Aries, Mars. The collapse of the tower indicates the sudden disirrigation of a relationship where excessive complacency causes blind action, resulting in a crisis. Yes, sir. So what I'm seeing here, man, you got to use your imagination. And with using your imagination, you got to give your all. And you got to have positive actions and passion to get yourself out of a tower or to go through the tower, because that will be your judgment. In judgment, judge yourself. Don't judge others. Because you gotta have in the judgment of judging yourself, it's gonna cause you to have a mental adjustment. Nobody can adjust your mental but you. Just like when the Most High told me, you get yourself out of the situation that you put yourself in, and then I'ma come in and guide you. Then I'm gonna come in and collaborate with you. But I gotta know you're serious. I gotta know that you don't want that. Just like a streetwalker. A streetwalker has to go into some type of therapy, some type of program to detox all that stuff up out of them. And then even when you're done with the program, it's still gonna be an urge to go back. But you gotta be determined not to do that ever again. Not to be a hoe. That you wanna turn into a housewife. Only the Most High can turn a hoe into a housewife. When he bring that tower, it's gonna be what it is. Just like when Jesus went to the temple and he was disgraced about how they was treating the temple, he flipped tables. Let me get one more card so we can close this out. It's already long. Flipping tables, flipping the script, staying determined, having self-love, discovering, having happiness, having joy, receiving blessings, surrendering, blaming yourself and not sitting in the blame, forgetting fear, allowing fear not to get into you, not for it to become you. Don't run around with fear. got to be empathic inside of the adversities. And the last card that came out was the Five of Pentacles. Because when you get done with all of this, Five of Pentacles. Sorry, let me show you. So, you know what I'm saying? No disrespect. Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles is a card of desire and gratification, which manifests itself in flattery and false promises made to gain short-term satisfaction. This is Taurus and Mercury. Don't get flattered. When you get healed, right? Well, healing is a journey. You're never all the way there. But when you have gone through all of this stuff, and I'm talking about when you do all of this, rest and be assured that the people who tried, well, let's just say, hey, your past will come back and try to come in and try to act like it's all good, just to get you right back where you started. Because misery, it loves company. Misery does not like to be alone. Misery wants somebody there to latch on to, so you can have something to talk to that person about. Because when a person is miserable, they don't like to talk to themselves, because they get stuck in the blaming. Hey, if this story resonates, take it. Take heed to the warnings. If it didn't, let it fly. It doesn't concern you. I just want to say, I just call to say I love you. I just call to say that I care. I just call to say I love you. And that feeling comes from the bottom of my soul. I hope that this reading helped you, blessed you, and gave you the oomph to get on the right script and don't flip the script. And to flip the table that you prepared for yourself. Flip that table. Because when the Most High prepares a table for you in the presence of all of your enemies, you will not need that table that you have built up for yourself, that you think you really want. Allow the Most High to build and prepare the table for you so you can eat infinitely. Ashe, ashe, ashe. I pray that this has blessed you as much as me, as it did me. See y'all around.